Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Phantom Doctrine. We are a couple of days, well 3 days into our current spy missions, and we've been gradually tracking our points of interest. Let me just have a look. Right, so where we left off, we had an enemy recon op on the go in Odessa. And we were in the process of interrupting it and also doing a tactical recon of the area, because we could always hop in and try and capture an enemy agent on the ground. Let's just let them land. Right, so we've had an informer in Tripoli who's also given us 2 bits of intel for the conversation transcript and 1 bit of intel for the Beholder initiative files. Let's have a look and see if we've got anything we can do more with this. Okay, from the... In fact, it'd be easier to go from the new ones. That's not getting us anywhere. And that's not getting us anywhere either. So we're still not really any closer towards finding out what's going on with this. We've still got another bit of intel that we can collect. But yeah, no idea what Chuckwagon is, or how it links to the DIA, or even if it's supposed to link to the DIA. While we're here, let's have a look and see about Agrar's one. So we've got the RAF down here. Can we connect that up? RAF goes to this document. Which we've not really got anything on. Don't know precisely what it is as a label, so I think we're still pretty much that's 6 gun. That links to the Chilean reps. So, Black Swan Citadel and Alkaline Flats. I don't think we're going to see any more of them. Every now and then, if you're lucky, you can get enough intel to complete these early, but it's not looking that way for where we are. And the final one is the Beholder initiative files, which we still don't have enough on. Okay, well, back to the map. And we'll see where we are. So we brought a fortress across here so that he was ready for the assault should we need him. We've also got someone else travelling en route. It might be Dweller. Ready for the tactical recon. Sorry, it was Durand on his way. Dweller was already there working on it. With the 5 of them, when it hits much closer to the time, we'll be able to decide whether we want to do the assault or not. But we've got time to do the tactical recon first. Alright. Suspicious activity over here. I don't want to send anyone away from where we are at the moment. It'll detract from our current objectives. Another flashbang has been completed. We're going to sell this one and get a new one on the go. It's a nice little money maker. It doesn't get us a huge amount, but it does get us a little bit. Back we go. Those missions are coming along very nicely. And our analytics expansion place is ready. So if we go to analytics, we can put people on in addition to Necro. Do we have anyone else that we can hire? No. No one we can hire just at the moment. So we're stuck waiting until we've got more information. The tactical recon is nearly done. And at that point we'll be able to decide if we want to do the assault. Okay. So we can do an assault on this. I mean, tactical recon got us a little bit of experience. There's space for 2 people. We can do a disguise like before to actually get in. Actually, I think we'll do that. Acrobat is poorly, unfortunately. Let's take you out, and we'll put Fortress in. Fortress is solid anyway. Oh my god, these guys. Yeah. Do we want Fortress? Or do we want Dweller? Let's assign Dweller. So rather than an AK, he's going to get the VZ61. We can specifically change his equipment over, and it does have the restrictions in place. In fact, we'll give him the Estrella, because he's got proficiency with it. That makes a lot more sense. There we go, that's better. Much better. Can't give any extra tactical options, but I think that'll be fine. You've got lockpicks, you've got frag grenade. Yeah, I think this is going to be a pretty safe mission. So we have a tactical spotter at the moment. Reveals fog of war within selected area and makes it hard for enemies in radius to dodge incoming bullets. I don't think we need to use that this time. Let's take Fortress as well as a second thing, and we'll try that. We'll try that. Urgent Cliff. An enemy operative is conducting reconnaissance in this area, trying to locate our headquarters, allowing them to continue with put our operations in jeopardy. Make sure the agent never reports back. If possible, capture them for interrogation. So kill and capture, evacuate upon completion, just the same as last time. Okay. Hopefully, this time. In fact, it looks like. Interesting. If they're on the ground floor, we could just do a snatch and grab and be gone. Let's have a look around for other points of interest. There's one document there. Something to steal there, something to steal here. There's potential loot as well. We could probably sell some of the spare guns we've got. Actually, think about it. And a second document over here. And that's where the cameras are done from. I think we're going to deploy at this one. Construction workers are go.
Lone enemy operative. Eliminate or capture. Keep it quiet, if possible.
That's a little bit of a shame that people have ended up where they've ended up. We can knock this guy out and hide him. He is just a civilian. Yeah, he's just a civilian. He's a civilian as well. And that's where the cameras are. I would have liked our infiltrator guy to have actually ended up in a better position. That being said, we can come across here. We're not in any danger. Potentially step in and photograph this next turn. Couple of soldiers down there. Which way are the soldiers looking? That civilian could see if we knock someone out. I think what we'll do is we'll come around this side, maybe hop through the window, deactivate the cameras that way.
Well, hello.
Yeah, there is a lot of people in here. Very much guarding those documents. Also, this guy is not going to be helping us at all with our plan to infiltrate. Let's step round here. Damn it, that's the guy we want. I mean, we can step in, but we'll need them all to be facing the other way. Yeah, he's looking directly at us. We're not going to photograph that. This guy is not actually looking through there. So we could do that and then get back out. Disabled security measures. 15. That is loads. Get back out exactly where you came from. Lovely! I mean, we've still got the potential problem of trespassing, but we don't have to worry about cameras where there's no guards now. So let's think about stealing next. We're going to bring them down this way. Now, once we start knocking guards out,
I'm all ears.
they'll potentially go round and start finding... Yeah, you're watching me. You're not. You are. They would start going around and trying to find where people are and reactivate cameras that have been disabled and identify people with disguises. So we're going to come around here. We can get this door open. We don't need to go in this turn.
What can I do for you?
I just need this one to look the other way. Don't think we have a distract or anything. In the meantime, we can do this. Cool. A little bit of loot.
Lay it on me.
And there is so many of them here. I really want this document, but we're just going to have to be patient. You're going to have to get out of there. So what's the next thing we want? Nothing over there. There's one in that place. So we could sort of go around the edge. Okay, let's do that. It'll take us a little bit longer, but we'll get more loot out of it.
I'm all ears.
I don't think this one's ever going to turn around. which is a real pain. We'll give it a little bit just in case. We're not in a time urgency situation. There's no rush.
What can I do for you?
Until we're trespassing, we're not actually in trouble. That must be just visible from up there.
Need anything?
Nope, just carry on waiting. Hopefully this guard will move at some point. I mean, when we go loud, we're gonna go really loud really quickly. Interesting, that's not trespassing, but this bit is. Run round. And then we'll be able to hop into here, steal this, and hop back out. Apologies for the coughing, I have a tiny bit of a cold coming on. But I'm very eager to try and keep this mission smooth. Well, it's directly looking where we don't need him to. I'll actually go so far as to go there and wait. And if that guy's not doing anything, maybe we'll step on in and knock him out. Dunk! Disposable body takes 5 points, so we can't actually do that this turn, but we can step in here and do the stealing. That will get us caught if we try it, because they're still watching. This is tricky from the angles that they're at. Oh, I hope he doesn't come right up to the window.
Need anything?
No, I need this one to go, or the rest of you to, like, get out of the way. Any one of those options would be okay. Dispose of body.
Right.
Let's hide this. That'll prevent casual alarms being raised. Okay, in the meantime I can have a look at where we're going next. I think that is the next potential building. What's our evacuation option? Over here. So knocking them out on the ground floor and then doing a run could work. I do want to go around and get that other document as well, though. maybe that's what we'll do for the moment. Let's go get the other document. We can come back in here and try for that later. But there are a lot of people around. Let's step in, make sure no one's watching us. Didn't see anything, mate. Don't worry about it. I do like that when you mouse over them, you can see where their current patrol paths are. It's a very nice touch. He's coming this way. So if we're going to be in, we want to be in. Okay, is there anything else over here? How are we doing for loot? 1 out of classified docs, 2 of the loot bits. That's another loot bit. Let's go across and start preparing for that one. Cool, another Estrella. Where is he going? He's just heading straight back the other way. So he should be fine to go back to the door. Let's walk in first, make sure there's no one inside immediately watching what we're doing. Now he's looking in the corner. Well, we'll have to do that next turn. You, on the other hand, can start making your way to a nice, safer area. What are you doing? You're going around a corner? We're going to have to make a move on the guy in a moment. The only question is, do we try and take out more of the guards first? Pistol suppressor. Well, that would be snazzy. Okay, well, we know this guy is in here. So let's get up to the wall. We don't need to actually go in just yet.
What the?
And we'll get up to this corner over here, so we get better eyes on what's happening.
I'm all ears.
He's facing the other way. The other one's not even watching. This could work. other than him having an incredibly large amount of health. So, what are our other options? Really, we need to hurt him and then take him down. So, I think we're going to step away for the moment. And we're going to go upstairs and think about maybe clearing the upstairs. We know that there's 2 soldiers up here that need sorting.
What the?
We know that there's this guy patrolling. When this guy patrols around to here, we might be able to do something, knock him out.
Need anything?
But for the moment, it's just a bit too risky. Only we had the other person up here. Alas, we don't. But we do have reasonable eyes. Let's step forwards to here. And we'll give it a turn for the patrols to carry on.
What can I do for you?
I'm wondering if they're going to spot him in the window. So if I move to the door, actually, then we'll probably be close enough to run up and smack this person when they come to there, assuming they're not visible. Ah, well, that sort of complicates things. Actually going the long way round. I'm pretty certain that wasn't within movement range, but just because I went here, it stopped them doing what they were doing. So we can step to here and knock them out. We could also probably get close enough to help dispose of that body. There we go. Good teamwork. Good teamwork and planning. Now, Durand is still massively exposed. We just have to hope that no one patrols too far. But so far, it has been okay. I really want to capture this one. Okay, we'll get Durand to the door. Dweller background behind. If we call for an evac now, then we can make this work. So it's going to be shooting the agent first, then a takedown, and then run. Could also take down that one. No, the car's on the way. The car is on the way. So, burst shot.
What can I do for you?
That gives us combat. Take down. Now we could stabilize him, but we don't really need to. Just pick him up. And we're going to start leaving. Technically still carrying. Just doesn't... Yeah, there we go. He's just scratching an itch. Okay, guards coming in from the other side. Might have been good for us to take out more of those. But we're doing alright. That's pretty close. Yeah, that's a lot of them. But we knew that there was a lot upstairs. 2 upstairs, 2 on the side, and lots of civilians. The actual exit path should be clear, though. Which way is going to be best? Getting actually behind cover, I think. And then through the building. And that's in the open. No, so behind this cover. Now for retaliation, get to here. That's an interesting ability, we might have to try that at some point. I don't think there's anyone specifically we can see, but we can do Overwatch towards where we know bad guys are going to be coming from.
What can I do for you?
That's a lot of Overwatch damage. This is possibly not the best way of actually trying to capture enemy agents, but it seems to be working mostly for... Ooh, nice. Not so nice on the return fire. I don't mind if damage is split between them. It's a civilian going out. Another civilian. desperately need to get behind some proper cover. Or get out. I mean, that's the other option. Okay, you can't quite make it, but you can get a good way. So, do that.
What the?
All of these shots finish the turn, so we're not going to do that. We could back up a little bit and then try for a double run out, but I think getting back to here and doing more Overwatch is going to be the right way. Or maybe getting back to here and doing more Overwatch, because we can then, yeah. And Overwatch all of this way. Hopefully we can make it out. I mean, people do get a shot quite a bit. Grazed, nicked. Didn't trigger the Overwatch. This one did, though. Ow. 40 armor. Jeez. That one's got like an absolute tank on them. That's why they were able to survive the Overwatch shot. Just walked straight out into the gunfire. Oh well, Durand is definitely going to be in the infirmary then. For a significant amount of time.
Well, hello.
Okay, Dweller, get yourself in. Durand. If we could shoot first then move, we would, but we cannot. So step on in, and guys, you just need to get the hell out of there. Another successful mission. The construction crew got their man. And now they're going to the infirmary. Okay, there was no secondary objectives.
We're done.
2 people made it out. We did alright, actually. We got most of the equipment, and we got 1 of the 2 documents. But overall, I'm very happy with how that went. So, we got a BM, we got a Gal, interesting. Another Estrella, pistol suppressor, and Agent Sawdust, and a manufacturing blueprint for a smoke grenade. Okay. Wounded, compromised, wounded, new perks. So, Durand was compromised. Dweller wasn't. Interesting. Let's assign the perk. Agent Sawdust has been questioned and then eliminated. So we get an agent candidate, Torpedo. Potentially recruit her in a bit. Right, Dweller, let's get your perk in. Snapshots no longer end the turn. Well, that is just exactly what I was saying. This is a tough call. Improving damage threshold is excellent because it means taking less damage when you get shot. This, however, could mean run and gun. We'll take expert marksman. Shot does not end turn. Yeah, specifically it's the DAO. Sell the sparrows for 510. Nah, we don't need to sell anymore. Okay, right. hiring torpedo. I'm always up for getting more people. Let's change this. So, what have you got actually? M10, B76, and a 45. Okay. Well, let's give you a decent ranged gun. And we'll give you the shotgun as well. Now, is anyone actually specialised with pistols? Because when you're specialised, you can do weapon mods. Like the pistol suppressors. But you need to actually be specialised in order to... Right, there we go. So, Duke is the only one that actually has... Right, can we remove that? And if we put it back in? No, it doesn't have it anymore. Okay. So, Duke is the only one with a suppressed weapon at the moment. Because no one else has pistol proficiency. It's a little bit funny. But not a problem. Okay, let's see where we are with these. Gradually finding out bits about that Beholder initiative. More documents coming in on these. There we go. Agra's dossier has been analysed. We've revealed a new enemy, Warhead. We've got a new agent candidate that we can recruit. We've got 3 new intel for the conversation transcript and 3 more intel for the Beholder initiative files. That's pretty impressive, actually. Let's have a look at Warhead. What do we know? Very cool. Very cool. Right, before we get carried away... Let me just go back very quickly. What was this? Oh, that's just the map legend. Let's have a look at the infirmary. So we've still got 3 people in the infirmary. That's not great. As far as identities go, Durand has been exposed. So let's arrange for a new identity over here. I quite like that, actually. We'll keep the same code name. Yeah, brilliant. Right, now let's try and make Durand actually look like Durand. No, we'll go for goatee. Hair colour. Yeah, that'll do. Bomber jacket, I think. Can we make it a bit darker? Yeah, perfect. I love this, being able to, re-customize people. That's such a cool thing. Okay, how's the workshop going? We can expand the infirmary even more. Probably worth us doing. It will take a little bit of money. But we've got things being crafted anyway. Okay, so with the new intel that we got, can we do anything with the Beholder initiative? Not yet. But the transcript, we should be able to. Wow, none of this. Okay, Chuck Wagon can go across at least. But we've still not found cornucopia. And without an indicator, how we can connect these two up, it's going to remain a mystery. Okay, well, while that's all going on, we can investigate other suspicious activity. Let's send Torpedo across to here, and we'll send Deadpan in over here. I'm half tempted to keep people close by in case we need to organise something, so we'll send Fortress as well. One day, 1 hour till we get a secret. 2 more hours until we get a secret up there. Actually, if we've got people that aren't working, forging, hospitalizing it, no, they're all doing stuff. Man, we need a bigger infirmary. It's a real shame that there's no indication of how long it is going to take. But, I mean, they've been shot. You can't expect it to happen overnight. A new agent candidate called Marzipan. Seal background. I mean, both of these are potential options. We'd probably hire Falcon, actually. I think she's slightly better. This is eating into our cash, though, and increasing our danger. Okay, so Falcon, we can also give you VZ61. No mods for either of those. But for the moment, we could get you working on the files. I'm so surprised that that photo string quartet and Shogun has nothing. Yeah, there's just too much. Too much going on for us to be certain. Okay, new flashbang. So back to the facility. Smoke grenade costs a little bit more to manufacture. Might be able to sell for a little bit more. So let's try that in the meantime. Get that other one sold. Okay. So we've got no more tech upgrades that we can do at the moment. Our roster is pretty solid. We're almost at the point where we should think about moving our hideout, but we don't want to do that just yet. We're still safe, as air quotes, safe as far as the danger goes. So we'll just carry on where we are. Ooh, someone's going to try and assassinate the informer. Well, we're definitely not going to be having that. Get a whole bunch of agents on the way. Ah, damn, you know what I should have done? I should have just not done the travel. And instead activated the mission. Okay, well, hopefully they get in quickly so we can interrupt the op. So, interrupt the op. Okay, let's see how much we can sell that for. $715. So it is worth making the bigger things. Which makes me think it's probably worth making the lockpicks, actually. Now, I could have sworn I had lockpicks on someone. There they are. Yeah. Alright, so we'll do lockpicks. Costs more, but we get more for it. How are things on the board going? Ah, okay. So, with the Beholder, we've finally got items that we can start trying to piece together. And what's this? Okay. So, any links between that? No. No links there. I mean, it's incredibly early to be hoping for links between some of these things. But it's still a little bit of progress. So, Dead Beetle, lovely Rita. Richard Gellin. Interesting. And this was still not gotten any further, I don't think. No. That's okay. Right, so back to the map. Not enough agents to do a recce. That's okay. Not having enough agents to do a recce is a bit of a shame, because the recce is what gives you the option to be... There we go. Start that job. To be disguised at an event. And we want to stop that informant assassination. Right, what are you going to give us? The holder initiative files, 4 of them. Okay. That is a lot of... Wait. So that's lovely Rita, or Mr. Grey. That's Mr. Grey. Roland Shelley. So we've connected lovely Rita to Roland Shelley. Let's put this up here, actually. And we'll see what other connections we can make. Right, Dead Beetle. No. 81st Avenue. Just sort of check that before we start going all around the houses. Okay, that one's a no. I do like this this side of things as well. I mean, if you really want, you can read into every single one of them to try and get an understanding of what the story's trying to tell you. So I think Dead Beetle needs to be linked to Reinhard Gellin. But we're missing either Cornerstone or Birds of Prey in order to get it there. Still more intel to be found, of course. But with that, we are running very low on time, so I think it's probably a good point to finish this episode. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I do hope you are continuing to enjoy this as we run our rather haphazard spy agency, but we're doing all right. We've had a couple of enemy agent captures. It's all going our way. If you are enjoying these videos, be sure to give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you should do so, and you'll be told when episodes go live in the future. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Phantom Doctrine. See you soon.